Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking since there's not very much news today, it was kind of a dead day for news. I'm going to be talking about if the cannabis bubble can burst. So let's begin. So will the cannabis industry burst? Is the cannabis industry in a bubble? Certain companies are in a bubble. Certain companies are kind of inflated, but not really in a bubble. It depends on what stock you're talking about and what company you're talking about. And then I also believe that if the stock market manages to sustain itself and not crack and fall and break and crash, I think the MJ stock market will stay and remain in a bubble. At least certain companies like Canopy, Aurora, Aphria, Cronos, especially Cronos, Tilray, even though Tilray's already gone down so much, but yeah. So today there's not much news. The two big news today is Tilray closes a $35 million greenhouse grower acquisition. M. Jardine names Audina Monto, so I can't even say it, new German and interim CEO. So yeah, that's the two big news today. MedMen is definitely not in a bubble. MedMen has fallen significantly. It's 52-week low. I'm definitely gonna be taking the gamble on MedMen and purchasing more if the stock drops to a certain price. I would definitely be buying more. I used to be a fan of this company, but then I realized that they don't have very much cash. So cash is king in this industry. Without cash, they can't really grow the company. So I'm not as much of a bull on Ianthus as I used to be. Because there are other companies that, like, even MedMen has cash now. They have cash, they can operate. They do have a lot of debt too, but they have a really good brand. They have a lot of stores. They are a big player in the US. So but they have problems. They're getting sued like by a lot of people, and the management greedy and use the company for their own happiness, I guess. But that's humans, man. Humans are not all humans, but I guess 50% of humans are like that kind of. I could be wrong. Maybe that's just me making up some bullshit. I don't know. Maybe most humans are, I guess, honest and don't want to cheat the average man. Maybe, I have no idea, but yeah, MedMen do have some greedy management. That is a big problem, I guess. Acreage Holdings, even Acreage Holdings kind of have some greedy management on it, but they did change the price that they raised the money on. They upped their price when they raised it, and most people who bought in on the early start is still down. Acreage Holdings is one of the big players. I'm definitely planning to add more if the stock price crashed to a certain price. I'm going to be patient and wait for a good price to buy in. Curaleaf is also one of my favorite stocks. I'm waiting for this to have a big, massive pullback. If it does, it may not, but I mean, in my experience, if a stock does not rally for a while, it starts to pull back. So if Kira doesn't rally above $10, it's gonna start pulling back, in my opinion, only. So we'll see where Kira stock leads by the next month. Definitely would not recommend Kira long term. I mean, not long term. I would not recommend Kira at these prices. I think that it should pull back before anyone even considers purchasing any of these any of the stock, in my opinion only. Aurora is not doing too bad this morning. The volume's kind of weak and low. As you can see, you know, this volume is kind of matching this day's volume. Probably gonna hit about 10 million today, 10 to 12 million share count volume, which is kind of low. I think the stock is waiting for some. I think the market is waiting for Aurora to release some kind of big ass news that will pop the stock, but I don't know. It's looking weak. It's looking kind of scary. Let's see what happens in the following months, but it does look scary right now because the stock's going down, and I do have 25,000 shares at a loss right now. We'll see where things go though. Cronos is one of the biggest overvalued companies right now. At least I believe so. Well, Tilray is pretty overvalued, but it's gone down significantly. But I think Cronos is pretty overvalued for the fact that they only have $2 billion, not that much production. They're probably gonna generate like $10 million this quarter revenue. And probably by the end of the year, the quarterly revenue is probably gonna go to like 50 million maybe. The stock price doesn't look expensive. Oh, $5 billion market cap. Really? That kind of makes no sense. $5 billion market cap. Let me just do this math real quick. 178 million times 28.65. Yeah, it's $5 billion. Wow, that's crazy. If you take into the stock dilution that they will be getting or be receiving, they will be receiving, I think, 148 million shares. So that would be a 300 shares they have. So if you take 300 million shares times 28.65, you're looking at $8.59 billion market cap. Very, very close to Aurora's market cap right now. So yes, Cronos is very, very overvalued. Just because they have $2 billion doesn't mean they deserve to, you know, be almost a $9 billion company once the dilution comes into place. Canopy, you know, they are in a bubble. I'm not saying they're not. Canopy's definitely in a bubble. But even so, if they're in a bubble, there are some companies out there that's in a bubble regardless. And Canopy is the leader. That's why they kind of deserve that little boost. But they are a growing company. And I believe that the stock will probably be trading between maybe $55 to $65 for the next 2 months. I could be wrong though. It could crash. But we'll see though. I mean, it does look bad today. But Canopy is the, I don't know. Canopy has almost $5 billion in cash. They have a market cap of $20 billion. They're making $100 million of revenue. They deserve to be at least higher than Shopify. So unless, you know, Shopify is a different company. But, you know, I still think Canopy deserves to be at least on the same level or the same market cap of Shop. Just my opinion though. It's up to the rich and the market makers to move the stock at the end of the day anyways. Aphria. I think Aphria is overvalued. $3.2 billion for a company that makes $20+ million. They don't really have GMP EU certified facilities, so they can't really ship products to Europe and internationally, and yeah, so all the cannabis is stuck in Canada. That's competing against so many different companies. Will Aphria still retain its $23 million? I mean, yeah, next quarter I could see the revenue going up, but once Aurora and Canopy and every other company have full production ramp, I think Aphria is going to have a tough time selling products because they have greenhouse grown products. So everybody's going to be competing for market share, and Aphria, you know, it's tough. If Aphria manages to raise the money, that would be a great sign, but that the company will continue to run and continue to prosper, because big money is not going to back up a company unless they know they're going to actually long-term make money off the Aphria, I guess. T-God is definitely overvalued. It's at $1 billion company. It's priced for future growth once they have their production built out. But T-God is another competitor that's going to be in the market in a year that is going to threaten Aphria's market share. So it's T-God. T-God is in the undervalued / overvalued area. I mean, if you take the amount of cannabis they can grow, and if they manage to sell most of it, then they are undervalued compared to Aphria. They have better. I think T-God has better international assets too. Yeah, I think T-God on the long run is kind of undervalued, but short term it's kind of overvalued, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know why I have Pemko up. Pemko is a good swing trade stock. I don't think it'll ever go bankrupt, and one day I believe Aurora will probably acquire Pemko. At least it's just my opinion. Huge did have some news today. I forgot what the news was. Oh, they received their processing license. That was the big news. I wonder if Oxley got affected today. Oxley also got affected today. So sweet. I'm up a little bit more on Oxley. Anyways, I'm gonna end it off on that's it. I'm gonna end it off on huge, I guess. Gonna talk a little bit about Cody. I still own 500 shares of Cody. I don't know if I should just get rid of it or I should just hold on to long term, because you know, the stock in 1 year, the stock used to be $20. So if this stock manages to go to $20, I would make a decent coin. I could buy more, or I could, you know, but it could just fall back to $8, $9. So I'm just gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait to see how this plays out, and if it does manage to go back to $8, $9, I'll probably add more to my position. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye. Oh, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Bye.